And now, here's Sean Wiseman with sports.
On the hardwood, the defending champion Lakers were ready to start their repeat campaign, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 1. Kobe Bryant and scoring champ Kevin Durant set to lead their respective teams. In the first, Kobe steals the loose ball from KD off of his own miss and shows the Laker hopeful that he's still got a little juice left, throwing down the one-handed jam. Later in the first, Andrew Bynum showing he's healthy, making a poster out of Nick Collison, Lakers up 17. In the third, Mama brings out the D, swatting away Durant's fast break lay-in attempt. We move to late in the fourth when Derek Fisher ices the game with the pull-up three. Lakers go on to win 87-79. Kobe Bryant led the way with 21 points, but shot just 6 for 19 from the floor. After taking a 9-0 beatdown from the San Francisco Giants, the Dodgers needed their big bats to step up. Former Cy Young winner Barry Zito taking the mound for the Giants, and he was nasty. He gets Russell Martin looking on the huge hook in the sixth. The boys in blue look to their lefty, Clayton Kershaw, to keep the game close. Kershaw went 6 scoreless before giving up a solo shot to the Giants' Juan Uribe. In the bottom of the eighth, the Dodgers look to Manny Ramirez for some pinch-hitting magic, and Manny delivers. His 2-run bomb was all the Dodgers would need. LA holds on for the 2-1 win and takes the series from their rivals 2-1. Colorado Rockies starter Ubaldo Jimenez has pitched the first no-hitter in franchise history against the Atlanta Braves. Jimenez got some help from his center fielder Dexter Fowler, who made a phenomenal catch in the 7th inning to keep the no-hitter going. Later in the 9th, Jimenez gets Braves catcher Brian McCann to ground out to second to claim the first no-hitter for the Rockies. It's also the first no-hitter of the season. Jimenez is now 3-0 with an ERA just over 1. The University of California, Davis is cutting 4 of its intercollegiate sports. It's getting rid of women's rowing, men's swimming and diving, men's wrestling, and men's indoor track and field. The cuts will help the university save just under $3 million to help it through the financial crisis. The programs will be discontinued by July 1st and will affect 153 student athletes. 7 coaches will lose their jobs as well. On the racetrack, the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach ended with a dramatic finish. Ryan Hunter-Reay of the Andretti sports team drove a dominant race and won the 36th running of the race. Hunter-Reay had only 1 race victory in the past 4 years. He won by 5.6 seconds over Justin Wilson and Will Power. Hunter-Reay led the race for 64 of the 85 laps. Former 90210 star Brian Austin Green won the celebrity race at the event. That's it in sports. Back to you.
And now here's Cynthia Garcia with the latest in entertainment news.
Here's the scoop.
American Idol winner Carrie Underwood never would have imagined a night or year like this one. Underwood made history at the Academy of Country Music Awards by becoming the first woman to win Entertainer of the Year twice at the Academy.
When you won Entertainer of the Year a year ago, you joined an elite group of artists who have won the awards for top new artist, top vocalist, and Entertainer of the Year. The Academy calls that the Triple Crown. So congratulations to the newest Triple Crown winner, Carrie Underwood.
Underwood said that while on Idol, all she hoped for was another week. She could not have predicted this. Lady Antebellum dominated for the Best Vocal Group, Song, and Single Record of the Year. And Brooks and Dunn, who are retiring after a summer tour, won Best Vocal Duo for the 10th time in their 2-decade-long career. More than 75,000 people attended the Coachella Music and Arts Festival in Indio. The festival was a weekend event with performances by Muse, Jack White, and a reunion of the band Faith No More. Rap kingpin Jay-Z gave a commanding performance with his 10-piece band. He surprised the audience by finishing his performance with a special guest, his wife Beyoncé, who joined him for a duet. Actress Christina Applegate and musician Martin Lenoble are tying the knot. Lenoble is a founding member of the rock group Porno for Pyros and is engaged to the Samantha Who star. Applegate's representative said in a statement that the couple have been dating for 2 years and got engaged on Valentine's Day. The couple has yet to set the date for the wedding. It's a battle between the animated film How to Train Your Dragon and comedy film Kick-Ass for the #1 spot. How to Train Your Dragon took in $20 million and Kick-Ass $19.75 million in the box office. It looks like a battle of learning how to train your dragon versus how to become a superhero. If that's a hard decision for you to make, you can purchase Academy Award-winning Avatar film and stick to the love stories. For those people who enjoy making films, the Broadcast Education Association of Media and Arts has a place for your work, not to mention receive recognition for it. A graduate student, one of our very own Matadors, has won an award from the BEA. He said he learned a lot from working on this project and that it was a life-changing experience. Seth Corey's Sounds of Beirut is a documentary film that won an honorable mention for its creative and musical representation of Beirut. Seth lived in Beirut for 4.5 months just so he can do this film, and he says he didn't know what the angle of the story was going to be, nor did he know anyone until he was at Beirut.
People think that, especially when they find out about my heritage or whatnot, they assume that I'm one of those people that still has property over there, and honestly got off the plane in Beirut airport and just went and got a hotel. And then the next day, went around town, started meeting people.
He completed the film in December, and he says it wasn't easy finishing his thesis work for his classes, running a nightclub, and finding time to edit and make a story from all his footage. But he finally got it done, and his next step was film festivals.
Dr. Wall, she sent me a link and she said she really wanted me to submit to the BEA festival. And then I get an email later and I open the email, it says, "Congratulations, you won."
Seth lives in the fast lane. He says he's never really stuck to one thing. Seth got his BA from Arizona State and continued his education at CSUN. On days where Seth isn't making calls, traveling, editing, or writing, he likes to come to El Porto Beach to surf, which is only one of his many hobbies. He says being a film artist isn't as glamorous as it sounds, but he says he is driven by his passion and that awards and recognition is just extra.
But you have to really be passionate about what you're doing. You have to be passionate about film, you have to be passionate about research.
Reporting for Valley View News, I'm Cynthia Garcia. That's all for entertainment. Now back to you.
Imagine eating pizza every day for every meal for the entire month of April. One Brooklyn man is doing just that. Nick Sherman has declared April Pizza Month since 2007, eating a slice of pizza every day. But this year he says he'll only eat pizza for 30 days straight for every meal.
I can take down a large pie on my own if it comes down to it.
Nutritionists say they don't recommend this high-fat, high-carb diet, but Sherman says he has always had a passion for pizza. And what will his first meal be when the month is over? Sherman says it will likely be pizza.
For Sean Wiseman and Cynthia Garcia, I'm Michelle Mata.
And I'm Lizette Gomez. Thanks for watching.